So now we will see technical analysis of all the sectors and indices and broad market also for this week. So coming to broad market index, Nifty, as of now, Nifty didn't cross the supply zone. It traded recently. This candle is the day when US and India trade deal statement came out. It opened nearly 4 to 5% high with gap up, but from that week itself, it was trading in this zone. So as of now, Nifty 50, it did not break the supply zone. So that's the Nifty 50 condition. Then Nifty next 50, if you see, it has taken support at this demand zone somewhere around 65,471 and again still it went into the channel. So unless it breaks out from this channel, and the next supply zone will be weekly resistance. So it's clear it is within this zone itself, but it is far away from the all-time high. Whereas Nifty 50, this is what the difference between current price and the all-time high. Whereas in Nifty next 50, there is too much difference, which says relatively it is weaker. And then Nifty mid cap, similarly, it looks like Nifty 50 itself. So mid cap 100 index and Nifty 50, sorry, both are relatively stronger than other broad market indices. And one more thing here, again the price is within this zone, 60,000 and 55,000 zone. So again this will be considered as only positive bias only when this price breaks this supply zone, which is weekly resistance. And then small cap is going in this downside channel. So as of now, it is in the nothing change when compared to the previous week. So I think it's better we'll shift to weekly. Yeah. So now if you see, it is in the same channel. So unless this channel breaks out, unless the price takes out this channel resistance, we can't say the bias is positive. Till then, the bias is negative only. Same thing with Nifty microcap. So if you see, it broke down from this support, and then again it went up to that zone. Anyway, but if you see the long-term trend line support, I prefer, I mean, I'm not sure, but the price, if it retests this supply demand zone, or at least and somewhere in this zone, then that would be a very, very good accumulation point actually for a long-term point of view. But anyway, we'll see how price is going to react from here, whether this will reach the supply zone first or it will reach the demand zone. That we'll get to see only in the coming weeks. And then Nifty total market. And if you see the Nifty total market, it is evident that in the last 2 weeks, it has taken support at this supply zone, which means this support has been acting as a very good demand zone. So the price for the last 2 weeks reacted very, very, it got reversed at this demand zone. So yeah, now this is a strong support or demand zone as of now. From the historical demand it is showing. Again, unless it breaks this weekly resistance, which is all-time high, I don't consider it as a positive bias. So let's see. I'm done with broad market. Let's see sectoral indices. So what Nifty Auto is saying, Nifty Auto previous week, it broke down from the weekly support actually. but then again the next week it again reclaimed. The reason being the US and India trade deal, because they reduced some tariff on auto component manufacturers, I guess. I'm not sure about the deal details and all, but that was positive news for auto sector. So because of that, again the price went up to the supply zone again, but the closure was within below that zone itself. Yeah, we need to see how it is going to react from here on. But as of now, the condition is, I mean, the bias is positive for auto. So we can say that auto is good in the sector wise. And what else? Nifty Bank, if you see, though it didn't close, it didn't create any new high. I mean, the close is not above the previous highs. There is weakness, or you can say the kind of positive profit booking has happened over here. But still, there is a room for banking index. There is a room over here. Still, it is in the mid zone. There is some room, something like this. We are somewhere over here. It can reach this channel resistance, or that, or it can you can consider, you can see something like this also. It may go down towards the lower side of the channel, then it may again start. We are not sure, like, but we can say that there is a room for upside also and downside also. Anything can happen in a bank index. So for the positive bias to continue, I want there should be some closure, claiming the high, previous week high actually. Anyway, this is what a Nifty Bank, and then same thing with finance. Nothing much change from banking index. Private bank has seen a resistance at long-term supply trend line resistance. If you see, so from 2019, this has been acting as a trend line resistance multiple times. So same thing was happening over here. So unless this breaks out, we can't say more upside possible. It may consolidate here also with a kind of time correction, or it can come down to this support zone also, which is this one. It's a long-term support zone. It may come to that support also. That depends on how the price is going to react in coming week. But as of now, I see immediate supply zone over here, which is a resistance. So in PSU also, if you see, PSU, it is in a channel for so long. And yeah, there is some room for up until it reaches the resistance. So in PSU Bank, some room left. We need to see which stocks are having the which stocks can move upside, depending on stocks itself. Then FMCG, if you see in last week, it broke down from the recent demand zone, and then again this week was a positive candle. It's kind of engulfed the previous weekly downside candle, which is a positive actually, something like this. It happened again previously in March 25. Same thing now it is showing in Jan 26th, or this week actually. So yeah, we need to see how it is going to behave. But from long-term channel point of view, still there is room for bottom to cover before going upside. But we need to see what is going to happen, whether it will come down or it will go upside. Let's see. And again, pharma index, again, this week it has shown that it has taken support at that demand zone. Unless this demand zone is broken down, till then we can consider this had a positive bias. So yeah, but the ideal location to accumulate pharma indexes is near this historically tested channel support. that is the best place to accumulate anyway. But as of now, it also looks positive because it recame this. The price reacted very well at this demand zone. Either I will accumulate, I will try to check the behavior, price behavior at this long-term support zone, or I will try to see the price behavior once it breaks out from this historically tested supply zone. So yeah, that's what in pharma. Healthcare, if you see, healthcare broke down, but yeah, it's more or like head and shoulder. It is forming head and shoulder. We need to see how it is going to turn out, but it is more similar to pharma itself. I will again consider this as a positive bias once it reaches this supply zone. And then IT, if you see this week, candle was very much bearish candle. I think I thought this is trying to break this supply zone, but again, it turned out to be negative. It may reach this historically tested supply demand zone. We need to see the next week price behavior. Metal has some room to reach the channel resistance. And yeah, I think the one index which is winner is the PSC. PSC is the one which I think it broke the previous resistance or the supply zone. Yeah, it looks good actually. So I will study stocks from this particular sector, PSC sector. So yeah, this week my main focus list is from the PSC sector. And then energy sector also. Energy sector, if you see the candle, it is a very strong candle actually. The candle range also, it's very good. And if you see it reversed from this long term support. I mean the channel support. So and it is trying to break this weekly resistance. So yeah, I think this coming week will break out this. We need to observe the price whether it will break this supply zone or not. If this breaks out, then next supply zone is at 44,000 only. So my focus will be PSC and energy indices for this week. And what else? Nifty Realty. Yeah, Realty I think recently broke down from the demand zone. I don't know whether this will continue from here upside or it will continue downside to the next demand zone. I will only consider Realty as a positive bias only if it breaks this trend line. Till then, I won't get into this real estate because personally, I'm not interested in analyzing realty stocks. But I will do that only if it crosses this trend line. And then media again, I do analyze only stocks if it crosses this trend line. Till then, or else I will do it when this reaches this long-term support zone. That is when I will try to study. Till then, I am off limits from the media and realty. So what else? Yeah, I think the main sectoral indices only PSC and energy this week I will be studying, and then one more is auto also. And then thematic, if you see, it's already 15 minutes. I will wrap it up very fast in 5 minutes. So yeah, consumption is also doing very good. It is at the long-term support trend line. So if you see, it reverses from that location. So stocks from consumption index is also positive. So from thematic, this is the one index, consumption index. Apart from this thing, even new age consumption also showing that strength in the index. Then consumer durables. This is one of the index I've discussed in last I think 2 weeks back. I've discussed. I'm waiting for this for the price behavior to reverse from this channel support actually. So the price behaved positively at this channel support, and it closed. The follow-up candle is also positive, so which means there is some kind of accumulation happening in the consumer durable stocks. So we need to observe the price of the stocks from this particular sector. So what and all sectors? From sectoral indices, PSC and energy and auto. From thematic, it is consumption and consumer durables for now. So we'll see what else are there. Then core housing, then capital. Okay, capital markets. As of now, capital markets is yet to give, yet to show some positive strength. That we'll get to see only the strength if it takes down this supply zone. Even for last couple of, for last so many weeks, it is testing this supply zone. So still it has to take this supply zone, then only we can consider the positive bias. Till then I am off from the capital markets. BSC is also doing same kind of behavior actually. So after results of BSC, we are supposed to see some more. I'm not sure whether the BSC results are released or not. You can check out the stock. It reflects the same behavior of the capital markets. But as of now, I am off from the capital markets. I will only get into this when this supply zone is taken out with a good candle. And the next resistance will be this trend, this channel upside line. Then what else? IPO market. So IPO market is at it is showing it took support at the previous resistance polarity line. So yeah, now this is at a support zone. So we need to see how this is going to react from here, the IPO market. For now, it looks good. IPO is also looking good, but I won't focus on much on this. EV, then Digital India. So even Digital India also, I think price will reach this demand zone first. It will test it and then it will move upside. Then what else? Transport was also, I thought it broke down 2 weeks back. Then again, it went up. So I will only consider positive bias when it breaks this resistance. Then India tourism also doing same thing. It is going again into this zone. So again, which means the stocks will be in a range. Tourism stocks will be again will be in a range until it takes down this supply zone. And then defense, India defense. I made a video on defense sector stocks actually, all the defense sector stocks exactly before the budget day. So because the budget day turned out to be no hope, there is no much allotment for defense sector, so it reacted negatively. But still, what is the current condition of the defense is, it is though the last 2 weeks has shown whatever the upside that has seen in defense, all the gains were taken away. But still, as an index level, it is still in the it is above the previous support or demand zone. So unless this zone is taken down, unless the price breaks down from this level, this defense looks to be positive, and I can consider the change in bias to positive only. I mean the positive. Right now it is in a range, as you can see, from 8,350 to 7,350. So it is in a range of 1,000 points. So it will be considered a positive bias if it breaches this, or it takes this supply zone. That is when I can check again the good stocks from the defense. If you want, you can check out the video I created on the defense sector. Yeah, I think defense is also showing good. It is in a range. It did not break down as of now. It is still intact with the long-term uptrend, as you can see. Long-term uptrend. It is in the long-term uptrend so far. Yeah. So as of now, that's what the defense is. Commodity. Oh, commodity. Yeah, if you see commodity, this is also looking very, very good actually. It taken down the previous highs. So yeah, it exactly closed near the all-time high, if you see. So yeah, this is very. I mean, the price is looking very strong because from technical analysis point of view, whenever the price breaches the previous all-time high, which means that the resistance was taken out successfully. That's what it is showing out. So yeah, so for us from thematic indices, we have consumer durables, consumption, and then commodities. So yeah, we need to take care of these things. I will take down Nifty. Oil and gas is also is positive. Actually, Nifty Energy, which is sectoral index, uh, includes oil and gas, power, some stocks from capital goods, some petroleum stocks. These things. So that is the reason we can check out stocks from oil and gas also, because there is a breakout in our energy index. So the price might, this price, I think this price is trying to reach the previous supply zone, which is 1300, 500, 13,500. So yeah, I will also study stocks from this sector in coming days. Then infrastructure, it is also strong. Then what else? This has to break out the from this supply. Okay, so yeah, now if you see power index, so it is nothing but it is also the stocks, the same stocks we can see it in energy index also. So as you can see the power index broke out from the trend line resistance, which is very positive sign in technical analysis. So what we can see, we can study stocks from the BSE power index also. So yeah, so I think this is what and all we have from sectors. Energy, I think I forgot what else. PSC are the one, and then auto, and from thematic consumption, consumer durables is very good, and then what else? Commodities and power. So yeah, this is what these are looking very good. So as of now, this is my focus for this whole week. I will try to come up with a video in this week, maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, mostly on Tuesday and Wednesday, on energy and PSC stocks. And if possible, I will come up with something on consumer durables also. I think I will close it here. It's a long video. Thank you.